Go.
Yeah.
So what did you just pick up here, Roger?
Uh, 68, 1968 El Camino Super Sport. Pretty much, well, it's not original by no means anymore, but the motor's not original as far as what's on it, but it's original numbers to the car. So, yeah, it it has a oil pressure problem, so I'm going to lift it up out of here. I think the pickup tube on the oil pump came off, so I need to find a chain that's long enough to so I can pick it up. Once I get it off, then I'll know. But I'm almost positive the pickup tube on the oil pump came loose. You know.
Yeah. Is that why it lost pressure, you think?
Yeah, I know. I know that's what it is. I drained the oil out and put a probe in the tank, in the oil pan. You could hear it moving around in there. So that's what it is.
Okay.
So gonna get it out of there. Hopefully remove the pan and put a good pickup tube on there that actually bolts in. And once it bolts in, then it won't come out. But I don't know how common it is, but this is like the third one of these I fixed like that because of the same thing. The old stock oil pump pickup doesn't seem to want to stay in there, especially at high RPMs. So yeah, you know, a little vibration.
So
brings them out.
well, that's cool that you're going to be able to fix it.
Yeah, hopefully well, it'll solve the problem, I'm sure. But no, the motor runs good. It sounds good. It's an L78 396 motor, so gotta save it. Can't just let it go. It's like the I think they're 350 or 375 horsepower motors. So, you know.
Looks like it has a couple aftermarket things on
Yeah, it's
it.
got a bunch of aftermarket parts on it, to be honest with you. So, it's probably more than, I'm sure it's more than stock horsepower, but where it's at, I don't know. We just recently picked up the car.
And you think that maybe the motor had been reworked at some point? Maybe that's why all this shit is on
Oh,
here?
yeah, somebody definitely had the motor out of the car. I mean, it was definitely out because there's no way you could change all the parts that's on the motor without it being taken out of the car.
Yeah.
You know, so it's definitely had all that done, and plus it's got it's got a Moroso deep sump oil pan on it, and there's no way you can get the oil pan on this thing with the motor still in the car. Plus it has brass freeze plugs in it. It's got a lot of good parts on it. So, but it's been sitting. And the reason it's been sitting, I'm sure, is because of the oil pressure issue with it. So, I bought it out of California. What the hell is the name of that little town? Hayward, California.
Hayward.
Hayward, yeah, that's where it came from.
And
It is a real deal 138 car. And so, I mean, if anybody knows super sports, the 138 is the holy grail as far as being a super sport. That's how you identify them. You know, from 68 back, not 68 up, because 69s and 70s, they didn't do that on any of the Chevy products. They dropped the 138 code. So, but yeah, pretty cool. They got a 12 bolt underneath there. It's got a turbo 400 in it. It's a posi track. So it's probably a pretty wicked car.
And it's original. It's a bench seat column in a column car.
Yeah.
Wow. So it's a super sport with a bench seat and a column. Yeah. That is actually really cool.
It's the way somebody ordered it.
Yeah, that's actually pretty damn cool. You know, knowing somebody who doesn't know about super sports would probably come across this vehicle and think that it wasn't.
Yeah. And if you look at the VIN number on it, you can see the 138 right on the VIN number.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, hey, it's a dead giveaway. You can show it to them if you want. That way, anybody sees this number on another car, they know what it means.
All right, let's go check out the 138.
Now, if you can see it through the windshield, you should be able to see it right. on the windshield right there.
And what's the color to this car?
Silver with black stripes. Black interior. So yeah,
138 right there at the beginning.
pretty cool combination.
Yeah, silver. I love it. This is a nice car. One of my favorite years, as we was talking about the Chevelle or the Malibu that you picked up a while back on a couple videos back. But this is actually your favorite between the two, or?
Yeah, no, I actually have two of these cars, and the other one's a '69, and it's actually a 4-speed car, but it's the code 7272, which means was the Hugger Orange car. And it's a bucket seats, console, you know, it's got all the fancy stuff on it, as where this one does not, but it has a big motor, so
Yeah. Okay.
cool.
And it has a lot of the metal too, right? It's all
It's all
metal grill, which that one has plastic.
yes. The grill on the '69 is plastic compared to these are metal. And believe me, I'm not going to damage anything here. I'm just going to lift this motor up high enough to get the oil pan out from under it, so it's not fully coming out of the car, which is the intent here. We'll see how it works out. If I see any problem areas on the bearings or anything, then I'll take it all the way out, but right now it's not the plan. Yeah.
Gosh, this is just a gorgeous car, you know. The 68, I don't know what it is about it, but it's just really a beautiful piece of machinery.
Yeah, they definitely hold their own, that's for sure. Just a good design. Chevrolet figured them out and got it right this time, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's a good looker. Looks like the bumpers are really good on it. It looks like, I mean, all in all, you got another good car, man.
Yeah, I think so. So we'll see how it turns out, which I think is going to be just fine.
Let's see if I can get some video on the side of it here. Just get a little bit of a...
The good thing about it is it has all of its original parts. You know, it's all original metal. It hasn't had any of that replaced. Still got all the original glass in it, you know, so it's pretty, you know, it's pretty cool. It's these cars actually come with the 4-piston calipers for the brakes in the front. That's all factory. They're not floating calipers, they're solid mount calipers, and pretty sure they're just like the Corvettes of the same era. They use the same brake system. So yeah, pretty cool.
That's cool, man. Well, we'll take a little tour of it a little bit more here.
Check it out.
Got some ladder bars underneath here. It's kind of cool. A little aftermarket.
Got some little slapper bars under there.
Yeah, that's cool. Let's see how solid these floors are. Oh, wow. Look at that. Wow, wow, wow. Look at those.
No rust.
That's about as solid as you can get.
Almost like your Galaxy, huh?
Yeah.
Almost, not quite. That
Yeah.
Galaxy's pretty cool. It's a pretty solid car.
Yeah. But this right here, man, wow.
Not far off.
Pretty damn good. I like the column shift, being a super sport actually. On the bench seat, I actually like that.
Actually, it actually is a pretty neat setup. I mean, some people may not care for that, but there's no disputing what it is. That's for sure.
Yes, sir. Let's see how this shuts. Look at that.
Need to put a little bit of lube on that, don't I?
Yeah.
Well, we just got the car, so we haven't really got a chance to shake anything down yet.
Well, that's pretty damn cool, man.
But all in due time. If I can get this oil pan off of here to show you what I'm talking about, you'll see. Almost. I can get it shook loose. I gotta get my flashlight. I can't really see what's coming loose here. Alright, where the hell that did go? Well,
Wow, nice solid bed in here. No huge dents in it. You know, at all.
I don't know, lift up.
Come on there, sweetheart. Got 2 more minutes on here.
She's being contemptible. She's staying stuck.
Maybe
This
I
side come out of the mount yet?
maybe I could cut them in together. I don't think so.
No, not yet. I don't want it to break anything.
California car, huh?
Yep. Yep.
Oh,
Yep,
there
she
she
goes.
is.
Something gave.
There it is.
Yeah. That maybe will give me enough to get the oil pan off of so I can show you guys what I'm talking about. Let me crawl under here and see if it'll come down. Yeah. Let's see.
Did you already have it loose?
Yeah, it's loose.
Come on, baby. Come on out of there.
Not yet.
You want me to lift up on it a little bit more? No.
Well, it's definitely loose. I don't get... Looks like I'm losing space instead of gaining space. I don't get that. Well... Oh, damn. See, it's turbo 400 tranny right there. You see a big old oil pan on there?
Yeah.
Looks like the state of Texas.
Deep in the heart of Texas.
Yeah, that's where you're heading to, isn't it?
Yeah, that's where I'll be heading to.
Going to, what do you call it? Conroe?
Conroe, Texas.
Terrible place.
Do my minerals and gemstones.
I shouldn't call it a terrible place.
Yeah, no, you know, every place has its terribleness.
Yeah, pros and cons, right?
Yeah.
Well, I was hoping to be able to get this out of here without taking a whole lot of stuff off of it, but it may fool me. Looks like everything's slowly coming up, but we're not there yet.
Well, cool. I think we got about 20 seconds, 9 seconds left. So we'll have to...
Run out of time, huh?
Yeah. Maybe see if I could slice it in.